Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is my third session today. I'm loving this game, I can't get enough of it. I just want to play more and more and more until I blob and finish it. The story is getting interesting to say the least. My augmentations are falling into place, and I'm eager to beat somebody's head in with my fists, shoot them in the head with a silenced pistol. I can't help it. Anyway, last time we left off, we hunted down Taggart's doctor, Dr. Sandoval or something, and he's told me, confirmed rather, that Megan and her team are still alive, and in fact their transmitters have not been disabled, but rather their frequencies have been altered slightly. So we can track them down if we manage to lock on to said frequency. Jensen is getting a little bit impatient, a little bit itchy, you know, a bit tetchy. He wants to see Megan again. Patience. Okay, so what we're going to do this time then? This time we have to, we've gone back to Serif HQ, and I believe we have to go to the penthouse to meet with Sarif. Update him about what's going on, all that sort of stuff. And yes, so before I do that, I'm just going to double check my inventory, make sure there's nothing that you see, this is useless, we can't combine this with anything at the moment. Yes we can, I tell a lie. Combine it with my trusty pistol. I should give my pistol a name, you know, this is my #1 gun. My silenced pistols had all the upgrades I can give it. It's silenced, it's my weapon of choice, by rights should have its own name. So from this point forward, my pistol is going to be called Mary Sue. Yes, indeed. How stupid is that, giving a name to my gun? So yes, Mary Sue, when I whip her out, she causes devastation. And there's nothing else really that plenty of room for other things. Sorry, I'm rambling now. I'm excited.
I can just see them entire young all gathered around their TV screens watching the lights live coverage and laughing at us. Locked up in our offices because we're mob lunatics.
On top of that, they're probably the ones running those super soldier drills in the first place.
Why can't the police just push all the riders back so we can leave?
It doesn't work like that, Christian. There's
some new updates on the news front.
I just want to get home before the Pistons game.
Activist Isaias Sandoval arrested. Detroit police have arrested Humanity Front activist Dr. Isaias Sandoval on charges of terrorism. Oh my god. Sandoval stands accused of aiding in the bloody attack on Serif Industries 6 months ago. He was found hiding in the Detroit sewer system in an attempt to elude police. The arrest was made after Humanity Front founder Bill Taggart accused his protege of terrorism following his speech at the Mullins Convention Center. Taggart's revelation was shocking to many, as Sandoval had risen to prominence on the anti-augmentation scene by publicly advocating non-violent solutions to the debate. Police press liaison Drew Lansing praised Mr. Taggart for his help. We need more citizens to act like Mr. Taggart did. Without him, Sandoval might still be on the loose. What an absolute hypocrite. You know what? I would love to smack him in the chops. Taggart. Anyway, haven't we planted some evidence on Taggart's machine that may incriminate him? I'll be interested to see how that pans out. Everyone crowding around the television, breaking news of riots, wondering what's happening to their families and friends, and all that sort of jazz. Anyway, we have to go to the elevator. Although I may check in with my office first, just to see if there's anything that I can, anything updated. Past couple of sets of updates, I've started to resort to sort of no, that's my office over there. What do you call it? Running and gunning almost. I've been whipping out my pistol more times than I care to imagine, and I've been a bit clumsy in terms of getting seen and causing a stir. So these next few missions, I'm going to resort back as much as possible to the stealthy approach. Utilize my toys, my gadgets, my augments, and try to, you know, sleuth it up once again. I think it's far more skillful to get through an area undetected with a couple of takedowns than to shoot everybody in the head. If it's necessary to shoot them in the head, then so be it, but if it can be avoided at all costs, I would prefer to avoid it. Mandrake. I have to actually put the password into my own computer every time. I'm not going to hack my own computer, so... I think this is just the same old crap. Anything new? Oh, wait a minute. From Margulis. Good news and bad, Adam. Looks like the neuropozyne thefts may have stopped. But tonight, Heather Stickner came to me in tears. Apparently because Jerry Meyer accused her of being the office bandit in front of everybody. She is demanding that her good name be vindicated. I know you've got far more important things to worry about right now, but could you possibly get one of your security guys to take a peek into Heather's office and search it? She says it's the only way to prove she's not stealing anything from anyone. Her office is number 35, access code 3167. Okay, so get into Heather's office, search it. 3167. Break-ins. Is it true someone's been breaking into offices and stealing stuff? Because if it is, my job just got harder. You know Picus is trying to dig up as much dirt on us as they can, don't you? And if one disgruntled employee says the wrong thing in the wrong bar, I'm having hard enough time keeping a lid on bad press as it is. Can't you get to the bottom of this? Okay. From Jerry Meyer regarding office thefts. Jensen, as if riots weren't bad enough. I've been hearing all sort of rumours about stuff being stolen out of people's offices. What happened to the family vibe Mr. Serif keeps saying exists in here? You ask me? Heather Stickner is behind it. She came up behind me as I was punching my door code and swears she watched me do it. An 0123? That is not hard to remember. She said she was there to see if I wanted to talk about these riots. Yeah, right. You gotta check into her, man. Office 20. Office 20, 0123, and Office 35, is that right? 25? Oops, a daisy. Is it me that's actually stealing everything from these offices? Okay. Office 35. And Mayor is Office 20. Alright. Just another quick peek around. Where's Office 35? There it is. So search your office. Heather Stickner. It's open. So what am I doing here? I'm supposed to be looking for evidence or a lack of evidence to ensure that she's not involved in office thefts. I know she's involved in office thefts because I'm the one that's going around stealing things from people's offices. Hearts of Steel. Iron and Shadows. I think I've read this before. Find the right person for you. Buy 1 month, get 2 free. Heather, you have got to speak to David. The new lab space is horrible. I don't know what kind of deal he got on the rent, but I swear building maintenance is for shit here. The air conditioning system keeps breaking down and no one seems to know how to fix it. They still haven't fixed the lock on the back door, even though we requested it 2 weeks ago. Every time someone even touches the door handle, the alarm goes off. How are we supposed to think round here? Disgruntled office workers are here, it seems. Things are going downhill. Things are going to the dogs, as they say. Well, no vindicating evidence in here. Heather, you're all clear. However, Office 20 on the other hand. Shall we steal something from there and set Mayor off even more? He'll have a heart attack if he finds out more things have been stolen from his office. Office 31 to 35, 30 to 34. I'm not going down to an... Offices 20 to 22, here we go. 0123. Oops. He's gonna have a heart attack when he finds out what I'm gonna do now. Let me see. Anything to steal? There we go. Oh, 253 credits. You watch, one of these days somebody's going to waltz into the office and catch me with my finger in the cookie jar, and all hell will break loose. Head of security stealing things. Oh my god, the corruption. Counselling services are coming in. Pritchard, overtime policy. Nothing really of interest. Just that lovely amount of credits. These two guys look ready for action. Am I missing out on something here? Anyway, to the penthouse! Whilst I'm jetting on up, I might as well check my email that I just got a second ago. Work email, I don't know why I'm reading them on my days off. Okay, nothing of interest. Let's go. Who's that still outside the door? This is not good.
Sarif?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow.
If it isn't Hugh Darrow!
I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's.
Oh.
But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
So it's not Megan's, but it's Shevchenko's. Well, it's better than nothing. Hugh Darrow. I get the feeling Mr. Darrow's pulling the strings here, somehow. And if he's such an expert in augmentations, why is he walking around with a walking stick? What are you looking at? Where's Margulis? I miss her scathing me and giving me a lecture about my loyalty. This place really is going to the dogs. Oh. Very rarely noticed this. Ah. Blink and you miss it, eh? So... Malik is waiting for me at the helipad. Well, be a shame to keep the lady waiting, won't it? Yeah, back to China again, it seems, eh? Back to Detroit, back to China, back to here. Margulis!
Were you just in the penthouse? Did they leave yet?
They?
The damn bodyguards. Like anybody's going to hurt the father of augmentation technology in this building.
There's a riot going on outside Athena. Frankly, I'm surprised he's even here.
Desperate times, Adam. You did some real damage to the Humanity Front's reputation tonight, but I'm afraid it may be too little too late.
Darrow said something about the United Nations being asked to intervene.
They're getting pressure from all sides now. And in this climate, we're having a tough time keeping people on our side. If we're to stop them from passing restrictive legislation on human enhancement research...
We need to call in the big guns. What's your take on Darrow?
Hugh, he's brilliant. David's hero in his younger days. The late-night discussions they used to have. It was a sad day when he announced his retirement, sold off everything he had.
To fund Panchea.
Oh, no, that came later. When he retired, I really do believe Hugh wanted out of the limelight. He seemed frustrated and tired more than anything else. But he's too much of a visionary to stay locked away someplace. Don't worry. David will convince him.
Convince him of what?